Good morning, I'm Jenny,
Good morning. I'm Darryl.
and welcome to Wake Up with Jenny and Friends. Good morning, Daryl.
Good morning. It's time to get up, get up, get up.
Yes, wake up, wake up. How are you?
I am doing fabulous this marvelous Monday. How are you?
I am doing great. Thank you for asking. Thank you so much for joining me today on the show. I'm so excited to have you as a guest co host. This is so fun. Thank you.
It is my pleasure. As a matter of fact, I am happy to be here.
Thank you. How was your weekend, sir?
My weekend was absolutely awesome. My son flew in from Afghanistan. I am a happy dad.
Wow, that's amazing. So I'm assuming he's in the military?
No, but he's doing private contracting over there, and I hadn't seen him in 2 years. So last night was quite an exciting time for the Ellis household.
Oh my goodness. Well, congratulations. That's so exciting. Oh my gosh. I bet it was a day full of emotions and happiness and tears and laughter.
Absolutely. Laughter, happiness, tears, excitement, nervousness, all of that and a whole lot more.
Wow, that's so great. How was his experience over in Afghanistan?
It has been a difficult experience with COVID because they banned travel, and that's
Mm.
why he was not able to get home to us a little bit sooner. So we are celebrating, try to make up for a little lost time, and it's good to be able to hug my son and to kiss him and let him know I love him.
I bet. Oh my goodness. Well, congratulations to you and your family. That's such a great thing to have happen, especially at this time when everybody's missing each other and you need to connect with family and friends.
Absolutely.
Wow. So what's going on in your neck of the woods there? You're in Atlanta. No, you are in Georgia.
Rome, Georgia. We're about an hour
Rome.
and a half from Atlanta, north of Atlanta, as a matter of fact, and we're enjoying a beautiful, sunshiny day, and I'm looking forward to going for a walk later.
Great. Oh, that's so nice. What's the weather like out there?
It is a cool 68 degrees, and I think it's going to get up to about 72 or 73 somewhere. Great day to be out and enjoy some sunshine.
Ah, absolutely, absolutely. What are you drinking this morning, my dear friend?
I am drinking water. I
Ooh.
wanted to drink something a little bit stronger, but I don't know how it lasts.
Don't we all at 10 AM? Um, I have got my coffee here, my decaf in my Tim Hortons mug. I don't know if you have any Tim Hortons in Rome, Georgia, but Tim Hortons is our national coffee hangout place. It's a Canadian company. It's our go-to coffee shop. It's like Starbucks is for the States, but our Tim Hortons is the number one.
Absolutely. A precious friend of mine named Miss Gerard sent me some Tim Hortons coffee, and I absolutely love it. I'm drinking from my famous Mickey Mouse cup.
Ooh.
Mickey is in Disneyland and making my water taste grand.
I love the rhyming. I love the Disney cups. I have a few Disney mugs, and they are my absolute favorites.
Yes.
My favorite of all time is my princess mug. I love it. You can't help it.
Yeah,
One
you're a
day I'll be a
princess.
princess.
You are already a princess. That's why you love it so much.
How is everybody making out in your neck of the woods with the COVID and all of that stuff? How's that going on? And
We
how is
are
Miss
good.
Mary?
Miss Mary is good. We're good in the hood. All of us have gotten our COVID vaccine, so they're kind of dropping the restrictions. So that means I can kind of venture out, and if I don't want to wear a mask, I don't have to wear that mask.
Yep.
We can go into restaurants and do different things that we couldn't do before. I just hope everybody doesn't let their guards down and we end up back under, I call it house arrest.
Oh, I know. Gosh, isn't that terrible? It's terrible. They've extended our stay-at-home order here until June 2nd, but nobody's following it. Nobody cares at this point. Nobody cares. Everyone is over it. You know, our government, Doug Ford, he's just losing popularity by the second. Um, so yeah, everyone's pretty much over it. You haven't had any side effects from the vaccine? You're feeling okay? You feel
No,
great?
feeling great. A little bit sore on the arm on the second one.
Yep.
That lasted maybe a day. Otherwise, just fine. I don't know why they call it a stay at home order. It felt more like prison to me after after a little while.
I bet
Well,
it does feel like that when you're locked inside the whole time. You can't go out, can't do anything. I bet. I
absolutely.
bet. What's your take on the whole vaccine tracking, all that kind of stuff, the microchips and what's I don't know what to, I don't know, the people are on both sides of the fence. What's your take on that?
It is absolutely so much information out there. One jury says, don't do it. Then the next jury says, you better do it. Then I've heard they're putting microchips in there so they can track you or the mark of the beast. I've heard so many things. But from a health standpoint, I've taken so many vaccines over the years and even a flu shot.
Yeah.
I didn't look at this that much different. So
Yeah.
we'll just have to kind of see how everything goes.
Yeah.
But so far, we're good in the hood.
Well, if you start glowing, we'll know where to find you.
If I start talking funny, it's the vaccine. It's not me.
Oh, sure. Blame it on the vaccine.
If I say something off kilter or say something I shouldn't, I promise you, it's the vaccine. It is not me.
Okay, we'll make a note of that. We have a fabulous show today. I'm very excited. We're going to talk about our three favorite movies. We have our famous three-question draw, which I'm very excited about. We've got some funny jokes on tap.
Awesome.
And we are also going to talk about our five favorite things to do. And rumor has it, sir, you have a tip of the day.
I definitely have a tip of the day. You don't want to miss this tip of the day. It's going to take you to the top.
Woo! Can't wait. I'm so excited. Let's get started. Let's jump in. Three favorite movies. Now, I preface this by saying they're in my top favorite because I've got a lot of favorite movies. So these aren't my number one favorites, but they're in my top favorites. Number one, Field of Dreams with Kevin Costner. Oh, if your life has gone to pot and you just want to like watch a good movie and like cry your brains out, it's like you're inspired and you're like gutted at the same time. This is the movie to watch. Field of Dreams, such a good movie. Kevin Costner, James Earl Jones, so good.
Absolutely.
Have you seen that movie?
Absolutely. I thought James Earl Jones did a great job of not just depicting that character, but bringing it to life on the screen.
Absolutely. He played an author in that movie, a very controversial author for
Right.
his time. Um,
Absolutely.
and yeah, I agree. Fabulous, fabulous job. He is such a phenomenal actor and it's so recognizable right off the bat. Anywhere. That's that voice, right? He has that command
Absolutely.
in his voice, right?
Absolutely.
Number two, American Gangster. Ooh. With Denzel Washington, with my boyfriend Denzel Washington.
Yeah. When he put that hat on, I
Ooh.
truth,
Mm.
he knows how to
I mean,
wear that hat.
oh gosh, I've never gone after a married man before, but I might turn around and say hi. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, his character was not only controversial but powerful. I love the restaurant scene where he
Yes,
leaves the restaurant, he walks out, he handles a little business, he comes back into the restaurant and acts like, hey, just another day at the office, not a
just
big.
another day, just making money moves. It's such a good, and it's actually a true story. It's actually a true
Absolutely.
story.
Absolutely.
So, Frank, oh gosh, what's his name? What's his last name? Frank Lucas.
That's it.
So
Frank
Denzel
Lucas.
Washington plays Frank Lucas. He was a gangster in that. Well, not. I don't know if gangster is really the right word, but he was a businessman with his hand on a pistol. Let's just say that. And
Yeah.
he like ruled the drug scene. In I guess it was the 70s. It was the 70s.
Yes, he had high aspirations on being one of the top drug dealers during that time, and he certainly reached that goal in a short period of time.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love I love the love story between him and his wife. How he courted her, how they met, how he courted her, how he, fell in love with her and made her fall in love with him, and it was just the sweetest story ever. So anyways, that's one of my favorite movies. And my last but not least, Beverly Hills Cop. Can't go wrong.
Eddie Murphy is the man.
So funny. So funny. What about you? What are your favorite movies? Your three favorite movies?
My number one all-time favorite is Dumb and Dumber with Jim Carrey. When they drive down the road in that dog style car, I cannot watch. I could watch that 1,000 times and
Mutt
never
cuts.
the movie. And when he went in there, the other fellow went in there and used the bathroom. I was like, oh my goodness, that was just awful. It went from bad to bad. But that movie, it's very hard to watch it and not laugh throughout the movie from the very beginning until the end. And it had a great subplot as well. But Jim Carrey definitely knows how to tickle your funny bone. There's no doubt about that.
He's one of my favorites. That's probably one of my favorite movies of all time, I have to say.
A, a, a bunch of laughs and a lot of excitement. There's no doubt about that.
Mhm. Number 2?
My second all-time favorite movie has got to be Rocky. Adrian,
Oh,
Adrian.
yes.
That
Yes.
was just, I mean, it made me want to go out and knock out the biggest bully, which was not a good idea at the time. But what a great, awe-inspiring movie. Someone who worked hard, made it to the top, and succeeded when no one thought not only that he could or should succeed. Great movie.
Great movie. I love that movie, and um I love all of the Rocky movies. The first one is by far, obviously the best, but um the 2 and 3 and 4 were great. I love the one when he went to Russia. I would think that was 4, Rocky 4, when he went to Russia. That was a great movie too. So yeah, I love that. It's the underdog story, and it's kind of resembles a little bit about his life, Sylvester Stallone.
Absolutely.
He was at a
Absolutely.
time when he was really super, in a desperate space and had like $40 to his name, and I was trying to sell his manuscript, and finally somebody bought it, and he made the movie, and the rest is history.
Great movie.
Yeah,
My last movie would be, I better take a drink of water if I say this one.
absolutely. It's so refreshing. I need to up my water game.
Fatal Attraction,
Oh,
Miss Glenn Close.
no, you didn't. Ah, I
Yes,
love
I
that
did.
movie. Yes. So good. Oh my gosh. That's you shocked me with that one. I didn't see that one coming. That is such a
She
good movie.
was she was phenomenal in that movie. And, much as I love pets, she kind of messed my head up when she cooked the family pet. That was
Cook
that
that
took,
rabbit.
yeah, that took it to another level when she cooked the rabbit. But what a phenomenal! She done a great job in that movie, and it is definitely on my list of all-time favorites.
Oh, it's such a good movie. And Michael, who was that?
Douglas,
Michael Douglas, that's right. Yeah, he's a great actor. Um, yeah, I totally agree with you 100%. Glenn Close played the heck out of that role. I mean, Can you blame her?
No, he kind of had it coming, and she gave him everything that he could handle and a whole lot more.
The point is, he had it coming. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm going to move on to the three question draw. And I'm wondering if you can turn up your volume a little bit. If you can, I want to make sure everyone hears your answers for the three question draw because these are some pretty good questions and I love your input. It looks very, very sunny and bright today. I wish I was in your neck of the woods.
It is absolutely beautiful here.
Yeah,
Uh,
it is a little sunny here, but I'm definitely craving the beach. I'm definitely craving the beach. Next to the ocean, on the beach, anywhere.
how am I sounding now?
You sound great. First question. If you could have an all expense paid trip to anywhere in the world, where would it be?
It would be Hawaii.
Really? Wow.
Yes, Waikiki is where I want to be.
I love that. Have you ever been to Hawaii before?
No, but it's definitely on my bucket list.
Well, it's in the US, right? I never think of Hawaii being a part of the US, but Hawaii is a part of the US, so it's
Absolutely.
accessible. How far is the trip for you from where you are to Hawaii?
I'm not sure. I know I've got to get on a plane because I won't go
Yeah.
there by boat.
Wow, I love that. That's exciting. I love Hawaii. I've been to Hawaii before. It's very pretty. It's very nice. It was about, oh, I don't know, 15 or so years ago I went. Uh,
Is the sand on the beach as silky as they say it is?
the sand is very nice on the beach. Yeah.
Wow.
The water is very nice. It's the ocean is a little intimidating. The ocean is a little intimidating, but if you don't go out too far, you're okay. You're all right. I found even the ocean when I'm in Florida. I found even the ocean was really intimidating. It was very, very strong. The undertow was insanely strong. Um,
Wow.
yeah, so I don't know. I think I'm more trepidatious as an adult of the ocean than you are as a kid, which is an odd feeling to me because I didn't expect that. But Hawaii sounds beautiful. I love that. Question
Absolutely.
number two. What is the greatest lesson in life you have learned thus far?
The greatest lesson I've learned thus far is no matter how many times you get knocked down, you can get back up. I've learned it the hard way that no matter how many times someone knocks you down, you can indeed get back up.
That's a great lesson. Number three. If the world ended tomorrow, would you have any regrets and what would they be?
Ah, if the world ended tomorrow,
Hmm.
I would regret not traveling as much as I wanted to and eating all kinds of exotic foods.
Yep, absolutely. Have that piece of cake, right?
I want, I want two pieces and the ice cream.
And the ice cream. I know you love ice cream. I know you love ice cream. I got to get you turned on to my nice cream, making you the nice cream.
Oh, gotta try it. Gotta try it. It's
Yeah.
nice cream.
It's nice cream, so it's vegan, it's dairy free, there's no milk or cream or anything. It's just frozen fruits. But you got to have frozen bananas. That's the key. Frozen bananas is the base, and then whatever other fruit you want to put in there, and then you can add some water to it, a little bit of water, or you can add some almond milk, chocolate almond milk, or soy milk, or whatever you like, and then you smush it down in the blender, and it makes ice cream.
Send me a couple of boxes.
Oh. What are your questions for me, kind sir?
My question is this.
Question number one.
What, if anything, have you ever regifted to another person?
Oh, gosh, that is a good question. um, oh my goodness, re-gifted to another person. Okay, so I know I have done this because everyone's done this. If no one can say they haven't done this, they're lying. um, and I'm pretty sure it was probably something that a boy gave me once, and I was mad at him, so I gave it back to him for the following holiday. um, but it's probably something like that. Nothing comes to like the top of my mind, but um regift. Yeah, that would probably be it.
Question number two.
Uh-huh.
What is the one thing you miss the most about being a kid?
Oh gosh. That's a hard one. I didn't really get a chance to be a kid. Oh, I, if anything, I miss time with my grandparents. Yeah,
Awesome.
for sure.
On the regifting thing,
Uh-huh.
uh, as a kid, I had played marbles, and I
Oh,
had this beautiful purple marble.
yeah.
I lost it to my best friend,
Oh.
but I kind of regifted it to myself. I was an Indian giver. I told him, "Oops, I can't let you have that."
You snatched it back.
I don't know if that qualifies as regifting, but I definitely took it back.
And so you should have. If it was your favorite, you should keep it.
And let me tell you, I did.
Question number 3.
Question number three. If you had a theme song for your life, what would it be?
Oh gosh, these are good questions, Dee. Um, theme song for my life. Life is a highway. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Mm, theme song for my life. Gosh, there's so many great songs out there. Um, uh, Julie Black, I traveled the long road.
Great song, great song.
Yeah.
The theme song of my life, and it has been a roller coaster of a ride, would be definitely Foolish Heart by Steve Perry.
Ooh, wow. Very nice.
My time in the military, working in the prison and raising children and grandchildren. Absolutely. Foolish Heart by Steve Perry.
Oh, wow. Very nice. Very lovely. Well, that was our 3-question draw. I love it. Let's move on to our funny jokes, sir. Would you like to go first?
Absolutely.
Great.
I guess I have to talk about sports. Is that okay?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, this is a open show. Discuss what you will.
I would like to simply say it takes a lot of balls to golf the way that I do.
I'm not touching that one, D. I'm not doing it.
I'm not as good at golf as I should be. So I'm using extremely large amount of ball. I'm hitting a lot of them into the water.
Well, as long as you keep your hands on your own balls, we're all okay. Okay. Here we go. Here's my first joke. A guy walks into a bar and sees three blondes sitting at a table. He walks over and says, "How would you ladies like to hear a joke?" The three blondes stare at him in anticipation. He just looks at them and says, "Ah, forget it. I don't feel like explaining it three times."
He might have to explain it the fourth time so all three of them can get it.
Oh, dumb blondes. Question number two for you, sir.
Question number two. Um, Now, I've recently had foot surgery,
Mhm. Oh,
and
sorry, not question. Joke number two. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I've recently had foot surgery, so I was thinking, I didn't think orthopedic shoes would help, but I now stand corrected.
Very funny. How is your foot, by the way? How are you doing?
The right one is doing very well. I go back on the 19th to see about having surgery on the left.
Wow. Well, we pray for you and we hope that goes well.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Joke number two. A pirate gets off of a ship and a crew member notices the pirate has the ship's steering wheel hooked onto the front of his pants. The crewmate says, "Buddy, what's the steering wheel sitting there for? Isn't that bothering you?" And the pirate just grins and goes, "Arr, it's driving me nuts." I mean, what do you expect from my life? This is me in a nutshell.
Joke number three for me.
Uh-huh.
I'm kind of getting into investing a lot here lately, and I was thinking, money definitely talks. Mine always says goodbye.
Oh, no. No, open the door, bring it back.
Come back. I
Come
want to go
back.
to Hawaii. Don't go.
Well, I don't know if you heard about this, but the Lord looked down over man and said unto John, "Come forth, and you will receive eternal life." Sadly, John came fifth, and he won a toaster.
Poor John.
Poor John. Oh, poor Johnsica. Oh, goodness. I love those jokes. A good joke can turn everything around, right?
Absolutely. Laughter is definitely medicine for the soul.
Absolutely. Speaking of laughter and fun things to do, five favorite things that I love to do. And we may have some similar ones, but number one, being by the ocean. Love being by the ocean. Number two, camping. I love camping. Love anything outdoors. Number three, just grabbing a coffee and going for a drive.
Wow.
I love that. Love that. Four, I don't know if you have Canadian Tires over there. You probably don't, but it's like a Canadian version of a Home Depot. But I love to just go and wander around Canadian Tire. Just look at whatever they have, yellow tags, everything, whatever. And number five, my fifth favorite thing to do, one of my favorite things to do, is anything outdoors and adventurous. So hiking, or I'd love to go bungee jumping or skydiving or zip cording or anything like off-roading, anything like that. Anything outdoors is fun to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
My number one thing to do is travel.
Mm.
I love a good road trip, even if it's just heading to Atlanta and getting something to eat or something to that effect. I love just getting in the vehicle and just driving and enjoying the ride, and good conversation also helps, but certainly traveling. But hey, I told you on my bucket list is Hawaii, Italy is
Yes.
definitely on that bucket list. Definitely on that bucket list. Australia, Canada, those are
Ooh.
places that I definitely want to travel and looking forward to that. My number two thing to do, I love to go to yard sales. I like to find a great bargain. I guess it's the thrill of the hunt, of
Mhm.
being able to talk to someone and say they want $10. I'm thinking, how about I give you 750 for that? I mean, I just love the bargain and the thrill of the chase and the excitement of finding something that someone else thought was trash, but it has all of a sudden become my treasure.
I
My
love that. I love that. What's the greatest deal you've ever made at a garage sale?
The greatest deal I've ever made is that one time I got this television. It was a wind up camping style television where you can wind it up. It had a television, radio, flashlight on it, and it was only $5.
What? What?
$5.
$5 for a wind-up TV slash
It was
radio slash
nice.
flashlight.
I danced all the way to the car.
I bet. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
My third favorite thing to do is to go to the water parks. I
Mm.
love to get on the slides, and I'm a big kid at heart anyway.
Do
So
you
I
do
figured,
you go on the slides too? You go down the slides, all of them?
absolutely, I go down all of them. The cliffhanger, all of it.
I
I
love
love it.
that.
Yes, I enjoy it. The grandkids think that I'm the coolest grandfather in the whole world.
Well, you are I have to agree, you are very, very cool.
Get in that water, I get real cool. The next favorite thing I like to do, I love listening to music.
Mm.
Music to me is not only a way of life, it is my life. I believe that all of our lives are nothing more than a song that's simply waiting to be written. I believe that.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love music is such a savior, honestly. It can change your mood right around, can't it?
Absolutely. My fifth favorite thing to do is to watch American football. I like the Canadian football and the soccer, but the American football, I absolutely Saturdays or my day where I just sit in front of the TV and watch. And to go to one in person, the excitement and the noise and crowd, there's nothing that can describe it until you've been to one of those games. There's nothing that can describe the excitement that takes place in that stadium.
Absolutely. I can't say that I watch a lot of football. My cousin was in the Canadian Football League, the CFL. He used to
Yeah,
play for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. I don't know if you know that team.
absolutely.
Yeah, he used to play for them. He's retired now. He's a firefighter now. But he played with them for a while. But I love watching sports. I love watching hockey. I've never been to a basketball game before, and I'd love to go to a basketball game.
Gotta go.
You know what? It just for the energy at a basketball game seems like to be like unlike any other sport
Off
ever.
the chain. Off the chain.
There's so much competitiveness when you go to a hockey game. There's clearly the divided sides at a hockey game of which people are on which team. And then a baseball game, it's kind of like you're an observer, it's touch and go. You kind of root for one team, but you appreciate the value of the game. But it seems like when people are at a basketball game, it's nothing but pure nonstop fun and excitement. And I just am dying to go to a basketball game.
I absolutely enjoy watching hockey, and I hope this is not for the wrong reasons. I love to see them get in a fight. I
Fight! Yes!
mean, it's just I stood there thinking, man, you're getting paid to get beat up out there, man. But but it is pure excitement when they'll stop and everybody sits there and watch them fight, then they'll break them up after a little while. But it's amazing to me the excitement that brings to the game of hockey.
Absolutely. It's my favorite part. I love it. Rumor has it, sir, you have a tip of the day.
Yes, ma'am. I have a tip of the day, and
And I'm ready for this tip. You promised it was a good one. I am in anticipation.
it is a knock you out of your socks good one. You ready?
Ooh. I'm ready.
Let me compose myself. Let me get
Yeah,
some.
yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Little drink of the water, little
I have
volume
to.
of the voice.
Yes,
Ooh, a
yes,
little hat action. Ooh,
yes.
Georgia hat action. Here we go.
My tip of the day is simply, my dear, to live in the here and the now because life is too short not to enjoy.
One hundo.
Yes, live in the here and the now because life is too short not to enjoy.
Absolutely Asante. That is a fabulous tip, my friend. Um, I love that. That's a great reminder for us all. That's a great reminder for us all. Um, how did you enjoy the show? How was it? How did you
I have had
this is your first experience being on the show.
first experience. I've had a fabulous good time, and certainly I'm filled with so much joy because of the laughter that we shared. Thinking about the movies took me back to some very fond memories. The jokes, I love to laugh and have a good time, and certainly those thought-provoking questions um, certainly make us think a little bit outside the box. So thank you so much for inviting me. It has been a joy to spend this moment, this time with you. And thank you. I'm very grateful.
Oh, I'm so grateful and pleased and blessed to have you in my life, and I appreciate you being on the show. It's been a fabulous show, and I want to thank you so much for joining me today. We want to remind people to like, share, subscribe,
Yes.
comment. We love comments.
Yes.
Ask questions. We'll answer your question on the show. Check us out on Spotify, on iTunes, on
Please.
YouTube.
I'm begging you.
Yes, and we have a series of guest hosts, so there's something for everybody. Thank you so much, Dee, for joining me today. And oh, hey, tell Josh I said hi.
Josh, I'll be sure to tell Josh you said hi.
That
I'm
would be
sure he'll
great.
be glad to know that you were thinking about
Absolutely. Thanks so much for joining me. Everybody have a great Monday. We will see you back here, same time, same channel, same same show, same theme, same no, that's gonna be the same. It'll all be different. But we'll see you Monday. Bye everybody.
it. Bye bye.